Hello everyone, welcome back to Stoneblock 3. So, last episode we managed to get... I didn't put any... I need to put upgrades in this. Yeah, last episode we did all the blood magic stuff. Netherite upgrades, there they are. Perfect. Yeah, we did all the blood magic, so... that is over here. This is now finished. All we have to do is put some stone in here, and it turns into some slates. I've got this all set up, so if we get one more stone, actually, I can show you that this now completely works. And we don't ever have to think about it. Ever again. In fact, turn that on. And this does handle it. It does go quite low. Oh, actually, I've turned everything else off. Up here, because it's a bit of a lag machine otherwise, isn't it? So yeah, all of this is now working. We've swapped over all of these reinforced. It's been a few days, I must admit. It's been a few days since I've played, because this burnt me out like heavily to the point where I don't want to play anymore. But I'm back because, you know, we're quite close now. Might as well finish off the pack. My finish point for this pack is actually I think it's just getting the... yeah, getting this thing. No, not this thing. This thing. I wanted to get the Tome of Knowledge, because I was like... seems like a good place to end the pack. Anyway, what I was going to say is... these reinforced runes of sacrifice... you need quite a lot of them, I've found, to, like, keep up. If you want to do this really speedily, you don't actually need to do this, like... super speedy, but this thing up here does sort of keep up as well, which is not that bad, even though I've turned off all of the bits and bobs for it. Ow. Oh, brilliant. I landed in here with the witch. Yeah, this witch is being drained of life. If I turn this on, like, lots of stuff will get drained of life, and then if I turn this one on, that one's actually my way of getting the sacrificial... no, what's it called? The knife thing. The sword. Anyway, yeah, this one here is draining and giving me life essence into my orb. And my orb is draining and activating all of these rituals. So basically, that's how I set stuff up. Not sure that's the best idea, but... oh yeah, this thing doesn't work still. There's my balloon factory. It's been a while since I've been in this pack, so I'm like looking around thinking, what is it that I need to do? If I grab this... right, what are these making? So, infused ender pearl. We've got 600 of those, so I'm going to turn that off. Because we don't need... we basically only need 88 for my goal. Let's have a look. Nether... 500, so again, we could turn that one off. This one is the magenta. 777. It's a good number. Nicholas Angel's number right there. This one is the overclocker. Yeah, we've got enough of those. This one seems to be the most pain because it needs 999. Corrupt. Yeah, over 88. I believe it's 88. I may have like got that wrong, calculated wise, but should be fine. I think the flux block. Yeah, that is. We've got over 88, so all goods. Pallets. I should just do singularity, shouldn't I? Everything is above 88, so I'm going to say that one is done, and that one is done as well. Which one's this? This is the... oh yeah, the mob filter. So yeah, they're all done now, which is perfect. Let's pop back home. I wanted to start on something new. In fact, if I just hop up here, that's where my blood magic was. I lost the footage because I recorded it straight after I finished all the blood magic stuff. But I sealed it up, and I don't really want to go back to blood magic because it really burnt me out. So what we're going to do this episode is I'm going to set up fissile fuel and try and get a reactor going, because that is the final singularity we need. We do also need the cosmic meatballs, the ultimate stew, the enderist pearl as well. So we need these 3 things. So we're not done yet, but I think it'd be good to finish the singularities off this episode. Broken record, we can make like bunch of broken records. In fact, does it have EMC, the broken record? It does. Record fragment. Yeah, we got loads of these ones from blood magic. Although that doesn't look like... Oh, poop. Ah, I know why. No? Okay. Did I not get some? I swear I had a few at some point. Oh, it's called a music disc, that's why. There we go, we've got loads. So if we just grab one of these, we can break it up. And we can learn it. There we go. Okay, so that one's fine. That should be okay. I think we've got all of these bits. Enderist Pearl should be fine. And I think these 2 should be okay as well. We're going to use some mechanical crafters to make these, I believe. Yeah, there we go. It does mean that we have to set up like the blaze cake and stuff, which should be okay. I reckon we could do that. You might have noticed as well, I ripped all of the stuff down for my create crushing wheel setup, because we don't need it right now. And this was broken. It had both the uranium and the uranite in there. I think that's just because when you log in and out every so often it gets confused and it just chucks in another uranium, even if the uranite hasn't finished. But I fixed it, so these are all working fine. This is where I'm planning on making my fissile fuel, as you might see. So this is kind of the setup that I've set up in my quick guides for this. So if you are interested in a more in-depth look at this, then you can go check out my quick guides. But yeah, oh, I've set this up. This is kind of cool for an infinite water source, I think. So what we got here is a water bucket. And all this does is pulls out from here, puts into the ultimate fluid tank. And then I've got another pipe right here, which goes straight back into the personal link. This is basically my version of a sink from cooking with blockheads. And it seems to work alright. And I think this is how this is supposed to work. I've got my own quick guides open on the side, which is a bit weird. But yeah, it looks like... Ooh, yeah, this one also needs a pipe. Oh, okay. Must have got rid of my pipes by accident right there, but yeah. This one also needs a pipe right here. That gets loads of water, that gets the oxygen and the hydrogen. I do need to set all the side configs up for all of these, and I need to make a bunch. Do I even need a bunch of speed? No! Oh, that's so cool that I got these. Oh, that's really good actually, because I can just right click them on all of these. There is one just in there, the chemical infuser. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I need 11 sets of this. So I just need to fill this bar up like that. There we go. And then we can chuck a bunch of speed upgrades on everything. I think I can get that one in there. Yeah. There we go. Oh, if you're going to do that, might as well use energy upgrades as well. Although, for some reason... Energy... For some reason I didn't have that one auto-crafted, which is a bit of a pain, but 'tis fine. Oh, maybe I did. Did I just spell it wrong? Okay, that's not how that works. Let's do upgrade. Perfect. And I might as well do the muffling upgrades as well, because this thing can get very, very loud. Perfect. Right, after fiddling about for a little while and getting all of this like set up completely with all of the upgrades, everything like that, and following my guide, which I don't know how you do it, but I think there's like a way you can put like a little card up in the corner. So I'll try and do that now, if I remember. Yeah, fingers crossed I remember how to do that. But yeah, anyway, this is what I did. I followed my own guide, because I always forget how to do this, and I have to like go back and look at my old videos. So I set up a little guide, just for myself. But if you are interested, you can view it right here. Anyway, yeah, this right here is making us fissile fuel. It's going into this, well, you can see it right there. It's making fissile fuel right there in the quantum entangler porter. Very straightforward. You just have to have a couple of personal links. We've got one right here for coal, one right here for uranium, one right here for fluorite. Probably could have used chickens, to be fair. Is there a fluorite chicken? Fluorite. No, there's a flint one. So there isn't a fluorite chicken, so you'd have to use the personal link for that, but kind of works. Those are the only 3 inputs you need, along with water, which I've covered up, but you saw it was just back here. But yeah, this is all kind of working perfectly. Now we've got a quantum entangler porter. Well, we've got a frequency on a quantum entangler porter, which will get us fissile fuel. So we can use that in a fission reactor. Now, I feel like we should definitely do a compact machine for the fission reactor. So that's probably what we're going to do right now. Something royally weird is going on with our automated machine wall thing. Stick that in there. No, it just puts it in a random place. That's not on, is it? That's very strange. Okay, I'm going to nick this and we're going to put this back down. Why are you not casting? I'm so confused now. Did I have it the right way round? I think I did. Oh, because I don't have the spell. Ars Nouveau. That's the heal. This one is the one I wanted. Why are you gone over there? I'm so confused by this. That's so strange. Fine. I think it might have something to do with that thing. This thing here, the ender inhibitor. Stick that back down and let's give that another go. You're supposed to shoot there. What are you doing? Why are you being like this? This is so weird. Okay, let's try doing that. Are you gonna... Why are you over there now? That is... What? And there's one right here, and... See, that one went perfectly fine. Okay, that's fine now as well. That was super strange. And what? Why? Why? Just place right here. Thank you very much. Okay, it wasn't working, so I've done the boring thing, which is set up some block places. Oh, I didn't really want to do this because I liked the little magic-y stuff. It looked kind of cool. Oh, wow. I should be able to do, I don't know, like 208. There we go. Easy enough. Oh, it's actually got the animation now. That's weird. Didn't have that before. Also placed those in there, which is strange. Did you pick it up? What are you doing? Oh, I know why. If I get some walls and just lob them in like that, maybe it would work. Should really increase the speed on this. Don't want to increase it too much, otherwise it will... Oh, actually, I could do a stack. And then they'll be in there for a short amount of time, but they'll still be in there and send the next recipe. And that is correct. What are you doing? Come on. Stop being weird. Oh, did I pick the ender pearl up? Is that what the whole thing is? It's just not coming in, is it? Okay, now it looks like it's done it. Just did not like that. That's so strange. It's not actually doing it now. It's fine. How many wall... Okay, we got enough wall singularities that we don't really need to automate this anymore, but... fine. I'll just lob in a couple of ender pearls. I feel like this... yeah, that would be why. I've been picking them up. Yeah, that should do it now. Oh, okay. Throw the ender pearls up here. Fine. If I just cancel this recipe and then do more walls... Seems to do it now. Yeah, there we go. We can see it because I didn't pick up the ender pearl this time. Whew, okay, that was strange. Okay, I miscalculated a little bit. I was making a new room and yeah, this is my blood magic area. Whoops! Oh well. Fingers crossed this doesn't get... Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, blood magic is done now. We don't need to think about blood magic. Issue is, all of these guys... Oh dear, I'm flinging them about because I've got this thing turned on, haven't I? So, let's just turn that off for now. Sorry, little dudes. Need to sort of maybe pick you up. Oh, it's fine. Anyway, the reason I'm up here is because if I place one of these down... Previously, when I had one of these, I think I was in a small enough room that it wouldn't let me do this. So, previously, all it would do is show the first one. But you can see that it goes all the way over to this one right here. So, I need to place a few blocks. Do one of those, and then it will show me where else to go. 1, 2, 3, 4... This one can go here, and then the last one is over there. And this is the max size you can have for making compact machines. And there you go. Wow, it's big in it. That's what I was looking for. This was a bit of a whoops. Didn't mean to do this, but oh well. Let's chuck everything away we don't need. Imbued slate, yeah, we don't need that. Oh yeah, it got rid of my Hellfire Forge. Also, I used a trash can because I didn't think there'd be anything up here. So that was a bit of a major oops. Tis fine, tis fine. Yeah, leave that one there. Right, So with this, we can now build ourselves the biggest compact machine. So that's the reason I was getting a bunch of walls. Just get a bunch of these. So at compact machines, we can see this one here. Let's get ourselves a block of netherite. Got 1 or 2 blocks of netherite right there. And then, what was it? Compact machine. It was... That is super fast. Why are you being so quick? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then right in the center. Okay, so it does need... right, got ya. So we just need to build this out. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And so on and so on. And then we can make ourselves the biggest compact machine. There we go. There's this one's hovering in the middle. I think that's how it's supposed to work. And then all we need is an ender pearl. And there it is. Haha, we got the biggest compact machine you can get. Bit of a whoops, but 'tis fine. Let's go back down here, and I'm just going to set the compact machine up right there. Yeah. And somewhere we've got our, yeah, this thing, personal shrinking device. Da-da-da-da, this is the biggest compact machine. So I'm going to set myself in the corner, and we're going to try and set up a massive reactor in here. So it should, this is a 13 by 13 by 13. So we can do a 11 by 11 by 11, and then we'd have like an air block all the way around this, which we can fly about in. Underneath and above as well, have an air block, just so it sort of matches. So let's get all the bits needed for a reactor. Okay, I just spent a few minutes setting up all of the recipes in my refined storage, and then I realized they have EMC classic. So fission reactor, first thing we're going to need is like a ton of this stuff right here. So I am just going to build this out like this, and this should be 11 by 11 from what I remember. I built one of these in my All the Mods 8 series. But I did set it to like just run for like the highest value that it could do. It's not ideal, not exactly what you want to do, but it is fine. And then these ones go all the way up. Yeah, to there. And then across, and then down, and so on and so on. I'm just making the frame right now. And then I need to make... Oh, actually I've got it down here. Oh. So, loads of reactor glass as well. We need a couple of ports. I think you only need 3 altogether. And control rods. So, fission. Yeah, we need a bunch of these control rods as well. So, what happens with these is you place them in like this. In a like a checkerboard pattern. Not like that one there. That's incorrect. Like that, all the way across, and then all the way up as well. So these are going to be on top, all the way up to the top, and then all the edges, so like these ones here, need to be reactor casing, and then the rest of it can be glass, which is why I've got loads of glass. Technically, we don't need to do that because we could, well, we've got EMC, so we could make the whole thing out of reactor casing. But if you're going to do this not using EMC, for example. Oh, nice, and it's got connected texture in this one. It didn't in my other series for some reason. But you would want to use as much glass as possible because it's well cheaper. So it's just glass, enriched iron, and lead, whereas this is steel, which is, you need some more steel for it. for example. So lots cheaper using this reactor glass. I'm going to build this up and then we'll be back in a sec. Okay, here we go. I completely forgot that there needs to be these control rod assemblies at the top here, but plonk that in, and there we go. Got ourselves a fuel rod control fission reactor thingy. I did use my shrink device, so you can be in a one block tall area. You look really diddy as well, which is funny. But now I don't need that, so I'm back at normal size. And all we need to do here is one of these needs to be output for waste. One needs to be output for coolant. And then the last one needs to be an input. I think that's how that works. We might need one more. Because we need 2 inputs. But we need 2 outputs as well. So, yes, maybe I do need another fission reactor port. Fission reactor port. Yeah, I'll grab that one there. And we can plonk that one here. There you go, perfect. So, we need 2 things to input into this. We need fissile fuel, water. So, what we're going to do for water is probably set up what we... Oh, water's going to be a right pain in this pack, isn't it? Because there's no sink, so you can't get infinite water. We can set the same thing up that we set up in the fissile area, which is a tank with some buckets. Maybe that would work. Tank. So I've just, yeah, create one of these tanks. Might keep up, you never know. I might have to, this might be the limiting factor, unfortunately. Personal link, oh, I do have one. We are going to have to do it like sideways. Get some pipes. Yeah, this is going to have to be how it works. And then I also need some of these pipes. Or just a one pipe, actually. One of those. We can use this to pull back out of there. Pull out of there. And maybe pull out of this one as well. And then just stick a bunch of these on here. We could use a time... Yeah, we could use a pedestal. Yeah, all we need to do now is do water bucket. Oh, hello. Water. It's cool and everything that it like combines all the waters, but... How's this doing? It's not going up very quickly, is it? I feel like we do need a pedestal. And a watch. Let's use this one. Oh, I really don't like the bouncy effects that you get from... That's a little bit quicker. It's not that quick though, is it? Interesting. Okay. What else can we do for water? Aqueous accumulator seems to be decent enough as well. Oh, this is doing alright as well. Interesting. Okay, they're both doing enough to fill this up a little bit. That's going to be a lot of water that is needed right here. Like, if that's 10 mil, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 mil of water, millibuckets right there. What other things? I mean, there's the pump. We could try the pump from Mekanism, see how that does. Just pop back over here, because there's the pump from Create as well. I'm not sure how good that is. Anything else that we can use? Let's at least try the electric pump, because this is what it's used for. This is the main point of this thing right here. Why does that connect? That's weird. Let's try it like that. This does need power, so flux point. And we just need to put an infinite water source underneath. So I'll block that in with this. Like that. And then water there, water there. That should be getting water, regular water. It's being affected by the watch as well. So maybe one of those, and then one of those. It's bugging out a little bit. Right, let's put an ultimate pipe upgrade on this as well. And then we can put like all of the energy upgrades and everything on that as well. So upgrades, speed upgrades. I don't know if it needs muffling upgrades, but we'll put those on there if it can take it. Doesn't need muffling upgrades, good. There we go, speed upgrades as well. Seems to fill it up alright. It's still not infinite though. Not sure what we can do about that. Is there any other way of getting infinite water? Water. Must be like an infinite water block or something. Alright, let me have a look round. Ooh, what's this? Uncraftable. Potion, water breathing, no. Water breathing, no. Again, all of those, nah. Shame. So it turns out water is going to be the big limiting factor, unfortunately. So I've got a few bits that I've already sort of recorded just to see what we can do about the water. But the main part is that the entangle blocks don't work. So I find that out in the next episode. Just a bit of a in the future sort of thing. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to call the episode there because we're getting up there in time. So thank you for watching, thanks for joining, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.